G'day, Glenn Morris here from the Smart Energy Lab, and I'm here on day one at All Energy with Seb from Clenergy. G'day, Seb.
Hey Glenn, how are you?
Good. Now tell me, what are we standing in front of?
So basically this is our new all-in-one product, all-in-one solution coming mid next year. So you have basically the inverter sitting at the top, and then you have each individual battery sitting at the bottom. All those batteries, so each of them of 8 kilowatt hour or 6 kilowatt hour.
Whoa.
Same physical size. So you decide whatever you need, and you can go up to 40 kilowatt hour. So you can basically stack 5 of them all together and have the inverter sitting at the top.
That's going to be really popular, the Cheaper Home Batteries program. You 40 kilowatt hours in a footprint that's just the size of a suitcase.
Exactly, so that's something that we want to make sure that it fits a lot of installation around the country, and we're getting a lot of feedback from the installers, what they want to see in the product. So we've been working very hard and making sure that the whole back end of the Clenergy branding is ready for the clients.
So the inverter, what capacity and phases does it come in?
So this one is a single phase, 5 and 6, but we are also working on a 10 kilowatt, single phase and 3 phase also. So we are looking at, again, mid next year to bring this product. We are already running testing because this is very important. We don't want to rush in, not making sure that the technology is there. So already running testing here and running testing in China.
I should probably say that Clenergy is known for its racking. So this is actually a new area that you're moving into, energy storage. I noticed that you've also got a smaller box on the wall here. What is this, Seb?
This is the gateway. One of the feedback from the installers, they want to make sure that the installation is so easy when it comes to doing backup and rewiring a bit the switchboard. So what we've done here is basically the gateway where the client comes, connect the grid, connect the backup loads, and then connect the inverter to this. Also, if ever you already have existing solar, we make it easy. You can also plug existing solar inside the gateway, and also if you have a diesel generator or heat pump, you want to do some automation, this also will cater for the needs. But this is optional. If the client said, look, I don't want to do all of this work, I just want to have an inverter and then do the backup through the inverter, we have this option for the client. So it's all about making the installer's life way easier.
I like the sound of that. Making the installer's life way easier is number one, but it also makes it cheaper for the customer because there's not a lot of labor involved.
Exactly.
So this is a great option for expanding a system with existing solar, extra solar, and I noticed we've also got something that looks like an EV charger connected by a dotted line. What's this about?
That's correct. So this is our AC EV charger. So of course there's a lot of needs with EVs around the country, and people want to automate their energy, make the most of what they have already installed on the roof. So what we are trying to do is, of course, when you have excess of energy, you decide, send that to my battery or send it to my EVs. Give a lot of flexibility again to the client.
Right, so you can do solar first with this EV charger, which is great. That means you're using your free energy to charge your car. I love the ecosystem. But on the other wall behind us, you've got some other products. Just tell us about them.
Correct. So on the other wall, we basically have our current product, which is the CGS battery. So in terms of some of the key features, it is similar to what we have there. We have an independent module operation, and also we have all the safety measures that clients like. So for example, the fire suppression, and also if one of the module has an issue, the other module still works. So we give again a lot of flexibility to the client, but also peace of mind. That's very, very important. They are spending quite a good amount of money on the system, and you want to make sure that they are making the most out of it.
Now, there's a lot of new players in the energy storage market in Australia, but Clenergy's not one of the new players. Clenergy has been around since 2007, I think, in Australia. In fact, it's founded in Australia. So I remember Mario and Daniel Hong, the founders, started Clenergy. I actually met Mario when I was teaching, and he brought along a commercial racking system in the days when people used to make their own out of something they bought at Bunnings. Yeah. And I remember thinking to myself, nah, this will never catch on. Well, how wrong was I? Clenergy has basically dominated in Australia and now moved globally, the racking and now energy storage. So any other products in the Clenergy range?
Yes, we are also working on trackers, as you can see on the other side of the booth. So what we are doing is we are investing in a lot of different areas. As you said, our bread and butter is the racking business. Now we want to offer carbon neutrality to our client, which then means we have the whole battery. Now we go to the bigger system with the utility size. We have those trackers. You can see that we are diversifying also the business. The most important part for us is, yes, we do lean against our racking business because that's our bread and butter. And I think we have nearly 50% of rooftop having our product with quite a long warranty, so we're not here to leave at any time, you know.
Now, speaking of warranties, one of the questions I get asked is, what if something goes wrong? What's the support like for Clenergy?
We actually have a team here locally in Clayton. That's where everything started, you know. And our team will take care of everything. We do have direct contact to the installer, so everyone who install our product, we already know them. We're not buying it off the shelf without us knowing. We know where it's going and who is doing it. So then it's easier to communicate with them and give them the best service in the market.
Well, you're dealing with a company that's got a very strong connection to Australia. I've been to your facilities here in Melbourne. It's huge. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. So Seb, thanks very much for telling us about Clenergy's products.
Thank you, Glenn.
Cool.
See you soon.